Becoming a people magnet isn't about being born with innate charisma or the perfect social genes. It's about understanding what draws people in, developing genuine habits, and adopting a mindset that radiates warmth and confidence. Whether you're looking to build deeper friendships, excel at networking, or simply want to be someone others naturally gravitate towards, these 62 life-changing tips can help you transform not only the way you interact with others, but how you feel about yourself. Here's your comprehensive guide to attracting positivity and people into your life. Start with self-acceptance. The foundation of magnetic charisma begins with embracing who you are. People sense authenticity instantly when you accept and celebrate your strengths, uniqueness, and even your flaws. You create a comforting environment for others to do the same around you. Cultivate a growth mindset. Be open to feedback and personal development. A people magnet isn't perfect, but rather someone who constantly learns and grows. This inspires those around you to be better too. Perfect your smile. A genuine, warm smile can disarm the most guarded person. Practice smiling with your whole face, letting it reach your eyes. Smile when you enter a room, greet someone, or simply make eye contact. It's the easiest way to break the ice and invite connection. Master eye contact. Eye contact is a sign of confidence and interest. Hold someone's gaze for a few seconds longer than usual to establish a memorable connection, avoiding both staring and shyness. Listen actively. Put away distractions and give people your undivided attention. Nod, respond, and recount points they've made. It shows you value their words and are present in the moment. Ask thoughtful questions. Don't just stick to small talk. Ask people about their passions, dreams, and opinions. Thoughtful questions show genuine interest and foster deeper connections. Build empathy. Make an effort to step into others' shoes. When someone shares a story, reflect on what emotions they're feeling. Use phrases like, "That must have been tough for you," to show you genuinely care. Find the common ground. Look for shared interests, experiences, or perspectives. Establishing what you have in common builds instant rapport. Practice gratitude. Express appreciation often, not only for big things, but small gestures too. Saying thank you makes others feel seen and valued. Master the art of storytelling. Engaging storytellers are people magnets. Share funny anecdotes, lessons learned, or inspiring experiences. But keep it concise and make sure there's a point others can relate to. Develop a sense of humor. Laughter brings people together. You don't have to be a comedian. Just be open to finding humor in everyday situations. And don't take yourself too seriously. Radiate positive vibes. People are drawn to optimism. Make it a habit to speak kindly about others and avoid gossip. Focus conversations on solutions, hope, and what excites you about life. Dress to express, not impress. Wear clothing that reflects your personality and makes you feel good. When you're comfortable in your skin, people sense your sincerity. Work on your posture. Confident posture, shoulders back, chin up, arms relaxed, commands attention and makes you seem approachable. Remember and use names. There's power in a name. Make an effort to remember people's names and use them during conversation. It's music to their ears. Be open-minded. Be willing to entertain perspectives different from your own. Agree to disagree gracefully and show respect for diversity. Offer compliments freely and sincerely. Notice the little things about people and voice your appreciation, saying, "You have great energy today," can uplift someone's entire mood. Practice mirroring. Subtly mirror the body language and energy level of the person you're interacting with. This non-verbal tactic creates a subconscious bond. Be enthusiastic. Let your excitement about an idea, project, or even spending time together be visible. Enthusiasm is contagious and encourages others to tune in to your energy. Develop a giving mindset. Offer your time, support, or small, thoughtful gifts with no expectation of return. Generosity is always magnetic. Be reliable. Follow through on your promises. People are naturally drawn to someone they can depend on. Embrace vulnerability. Don't be afraid to share your struggles or imperfections. Vulnerability fosters trust and makes you relatable. Speak with confidence, not arrogance. Share your opinions clearly, but stay open to being challenged. Confidence is attractive. Arrogance is off-putting. Make others feel important. Shine the spotlight on other people's accomplishments. Let them share their stories and acknowledge their contributions. Learn to apologize sincerely. We all make mistakes. When you mess up, admit it and apologize graciously. Accountability builds respect. Keep secrets. When someone confides in you, honor their trust by keeping it private. Display patience. Not everyone operates at your speed. Practice patience with those who need it. It's a hallmark of maturity and draws people to you. Be curious about people's stories. Ask, "What led you here?" or "What's the best part of your day?" Genuine curiosity tells people you value them beyond surface level. Don't be judgmental. Create a safe space for open conversation by withholding judgment. You don't have to agree, but empathy goes a long way. Be inclusive. Invite people into conversations, groups, or activities. No one wants to feel left out, and being a connector makes you unforgettable. Encourage and uplift. When others are striving or struggling, be their cheerleader. Your words of support might be the motivation they need. Be adaptable in social situations. Read the room and adjust your tone, energy, and approach. Adaptability demonstrates social intelligence. Practice kindness, even in small ways. Hold the door, say hello to strangers, or offer a helping hand. These gestures build goodwill and favor. Be humble. Humility keeps you approachable. Recognize your strengths without putting others down, and be quick to share credit for group successes. Radiate peace during conflict. When disagreements arise, aim to be the calmest person in the room. Listen, respond thoughtfully, and seek common ground. Maintain healthy boundaries. Attractiveness includes knowing your limits. Be honest about what you can offer, and say no politely when necessary. Be playful. Sometimes, let your inner child come out. Have fun, be playful, and encourage light-hearted moments, especially when things are tense. Never underestimate the power of touch. When appropriate, a handshake, gentle pat on the back, or friendly hug builds emotional connection. Stay curious about the world. Be informed and interested in a variety of topics. Polymaths and lifelong learners are intriguing people. Welcome new experiences. Say yes to new opportunities, foods, places, and adventures. An open spirit attracts dynamic, interesting people. Prioritize self-care. When you invest in your mental, emotional, and physical well-being, you radiate energy that others are drawn to. Put your phone down. Stay present in real-world interactions. Eye contact and real-time engagement always outshine digital distractions. Be supportive, not competitive. Celebrate others' wins and be supportive in their setbacks. Life isn't a zero-sum game. Lifting others up multiplies value all around. Practice forgiveness. Let go of grudges and wipe the slate clean wherever possible. Forgiveness frees you to move forward and be more present with new connections. Be consistent. Show up reliably in your words and actions. Consistency cultivates trust, the magnetic currency of relationships. Take interest in others' passions. Remember and ask about what matters to them, their family, side projects, or favorite hobbies. Ask for help when needed. People enjoy feeling useful. Sharing your challenges allows others to step in and creates deeper bonds. Display resilience. Life throws curveballs. How you bounce back inspires those around you and gives hope, drawing others to your energy. Share your joys freely. When something excites or delights you, let it be seen. People are attracted to those who find joy in everyday moments. Make introductions. Connect people who might benefit from knowing each other. Being a connector naturally expands your appeal and network. Be mindful of your energy. Consciously choose to exude warmth and approachability in any environment, letting your presence welcome rather than repel. Learn to read social cues. Notice body language and tone. If someone needs space or is uncomfortable, gracefully give it, showing respect for their needs. Be open to learning from everyone. Younger, older, or different in any way, every person you meet can teach you something if you're open. Celebrate diversity. Be genuinely excited to learn from those with different backgrounds or perspectives. Diversity adds richness to relationships. Don't dominate conversations. Share your stories, but let others have equal airtime. People love to feel heard. Stay calm under pressure. When things go wrong, maintain composure. Being a steady presence in chaos fosters admiration and trust. Make time for reflection. Check in regularly with yourself about how you're showing up in relationships. Self-awareness is key to continuous improvement. Acknowledge milestones. Whether it's a birthday, a promotion, or a personal win, a simple acknowledgement can mean the world to someone. Show vulnerability in success. It's okay to share your doubts or the hard work behind your achievements. It reminds others you're human. Don't be afraid to be different. People are drawn to those who are unapologetically themselves. Embrace your quirks. Have clear values. Know what you stand for and communicate your values without being preachy. Clarity and conviction are attractive qualities. Be the person who cares. Let people know you're thinking of them, whether with a message, a note, or a call. Stay curious, not critical. If you don't understand someone, ask questions before forming an opinion. Approach difference with curiosity instead of criticism. Lead with love, not fear. Whether interacting with strangers or close friends, choose empathy, openness, and warmth, not defensiveness or suspicion. Understand that you won't be everyone's cup of tea. Even the most magnetic personalities aren't universally loved. Accept this with grace and focus on genuine connections. These 62 tips, taken together, are more than a checklist. They're building blocks of a life lived with authenticity, compassion, and an ever-growing circle of meaningful relationships. Remember, becoming a people magnet isn't about controlling others or forcing connections. It's about becoming the kind of person others naturally want to be around, learn from, and support. As you cultivate these habits, you'll find your world opening up, friendships deepening, and opportunities multiplying, all fueled by the simple power of human connection. Attracting others isn't about flashy charm. It's about being real and genuinely interested in those around you. Simple gestures, like a warm smile or attentive eye contact, have a remarkable impact, signaling that you're approachable and trustworthy. Asking thoughtful questions and truly listening shows you value people's stories and perspectives. Remember, everyone appreciates kindness and gratitude. By confidently embracing who you are and treating each person with respect, you naturally become magnetic, drawing positivity and deeper connections into your life. After exploring the 62 life-changing tips on how to become a people magnet, it's clear there's so much ground to cover when it comes to connecting with others. We've looked at everything from building self-confidence to honing your listening skills to showing authentic kindness in every interaction. Maybe you've noticed strategies you already use in your own life, or perhaps you've discovered a few surprises along the way, ideas that challenged your thinking or inspired you to take a new approach in your relationships. As you think about these tips, it's worth considering which ones truly resonated with you. Are there certain strategies that jump out as particularly powerful or relevant to your everyday interactions? Maybe you've realized how a simple act like making eye contact, offering a genuine compliment, or remembering someone's name can completely shift the energy of a conversation. Or perhaps you're excited to experiment with techniques that push you outside your comfort zone for the sake of personal growth. We also touched on the importance of being present in conversations, putting away distractions, listening without judgment, and showing that you truly care. These small changes can make a huge difference in the quality of your connections. What are your thoughts on these approaches? Do you find them easy to incorporate into your routine, or do they present a challenge? Have you seen any positive changes as a result of being more mindful and attentive with others? Another key point was about developing empathy and learning to see things from someone else's perspective. Sometimes, the most magnetic people aren't those with the loudest voices or killer charisma, but those with the kindest hearts. Do you agree that empathy is at the core of attracting others? Or do you feel there are other qualities that stand out even more? And then there's the idea of vulnerability. Letting your guard down, sharing your authentic self, and being willing to show your imperfections. For many, this can feel risky, but it's often the doorway to building real trust and connection. How comfortable do you feel with vulnerability? Do you think it has a place in becoming a people magnet? Or is it something that should be approached with caution? Another aspect that stood out was the role of humor and positivity. In a world where negativity gets plenty of airtime, being someone who brings lightness and optimism to social situations is refreshing and magnetic in itself. Do you see yourself as the kind of person who brightens up a room? If not, are there tips you plan to try to bring more levity and optimism to your interactions? We also discussed the importance of body language, first impressions, and making others feel valued and appreciated. Sometimes, attraction isn't just about what you say, it's about how you say it and how you show up for others. Looking back, which tips around nonverbal communication or first impressions did you find the most insightful? Ultimately, becoming a people magnet is about more than following a checklist. It's about genuine connection, self-awareness, and a willingness to learn and grow. Reflect on your own journey. Which of the 62 tips will you be implementing right away? Which ones challenge you the most? Or perhaps, do you have your own strategies for naturally attracting people that weren't mentioned? The conversation doesn't have to end here. Share your thoughts, your experiences, and your favorite takeaways. Which tips do you believe are the most important? Which ones will make a difference in your daily life? And which do you think are overrated or outdated? Your perspective matters, and your journey to becoming a people magnet might just inspire someone else to take the first step.